Hello everybody, welcome back to Forever Winter. It's been a while since I recorded anything for this one. Kind of just been grinding some cool things to show off. Here's the water thing. I really don't even look at this ever. Like, it's really easy to get water. Almost like all the quests give water, and if they don't, they give you something else, like maybe a gun. This one gives me a pilot recruit for killing or finding an exopilot. So I'm just gonna go in with like a grenade launcher and a basic M16 that doesn't have a suppressor to kind of show off what that gameplay still looks like. This is where you find the exopilot recruit. So she has the kind of a bad gun though. She does have more health than like the basic dudes have. Like these guys have like no health, but I would say their guns are better, so I don't know. So we're gonna head on in here. Masked Man. Honestly, Masked Man and Bagman have actually kind of grown on me because they can use the grenade launchers, which are pretty dang strong, as you'll see. They pretty much just one-shot almost any normal enemy.
But the mask helps.
I've tied, I guess, previously over here. Guess I didn't come get my corpse yet. I must have been like playing around with something or something. But yeah, you just come up to your little thing here. You can actually see your hand, apparently. And you get your stuff back. We're gonna have to be a little careful. What's that? Because as you'll see with like a loud gun, you will literally attract the attention of everybody on the map. And you become priority number 1 for almost anyone near you. Let's kill these drones. The drones are more of a threat than the zombies for sure. So you can see I'm aggroing everything already.
Keep it together, man.
I'm gonna retreat.
Keep it together.
Reloading also slows you down. That's why I didn't reload yet. But yeah, you see like the loud weapons just draw everybody to you. Okay, those guys got murdered, I guess. I thought they were also cyborgs, but I guess. Okay. Anyways, going through our mini medkits already. Probably should have brought more because I'm gonna be loud. With the suppressed weapons, they're just enemies can't hear you, and you don't attract everybody. You can be much more hit and run. Makes looting easier. Yeah, it's like there's not really a reason not to run a suppressor currently. I can melee this guy actually. Just not fast enough, and if you sprint, he'll like get alerted. Come on, stop moving. Come on! Oh god, this is gonna get me killed. Okay, here we go. I'd say Masked Man probably has one of the better execute moves. Like, it's not like a forever animation like some of them are. Yeah, some of the characters have really long ones, and you're just like, just kill them already. I kind of changed up my plan. Usually I like to go along this area and then get up on these high walls near the extract. This way's not too bad either, as long as there's not insane amount of fighting right here. Then it can become kind of difficult to get through. I should grab some of these tiny medkits, actually. Basically all the medkits are the same weight and size, so there's not really a use to bring the small ones over like the bigger ones, other than they're cheaper. And they're kind of nice when you're not in combat to top off. I don't see anybody over here. Let's try to engage these guys. See, I did like, oh, I attracted some zombies now. Can also just kind of hip fire. There's also the third person aim, which is probably the best aim to use in my opinion. Because currently, like, the sights are kind of off when you crouch, I think. Oh crap, see, this is the problem. With a loud weapon, you just keep attracting more enemies. I'm gonna try to run away. Yeah, if you can afford like a couple of the big med kits, they kind of can save your life because they heal really fast and a lot.
Fill those pockets quick.
Just checking in there, nothing interesting. Sometimes there's interesting mods in there. But yeah, you have to really think when you engage if you're bringing a unsuppressed gun. Because you'll just keep attracting enemies. Oh boy. Thought I heard somebody behind me.
Hey, watch my back. I'm sifting.
I still need one more of the other drone. Not really seeing any. So I kind of like to kind of just skirt the outskirts. Ooh, what's over here? A lone soldier. Kind of see how like the awareness works of the AI. Seems like if you're crouched, it just goes down if they don't see you visually. Whereas like sprinting or like that kind of alerts them more. Oh man, they're just so fast. It's hard to like if they're moving, it's hard to get the melee. Oh, okay. This opportunity to get some distance. Like a bunch of those guys, they all have like P90s. They're no joke. Like if they would have caught me right there, like I would have just been smoked. Like if you get caught out in the open and you aggro a bunch of guys, they're gonna just smoke you. Wait, was that? Oh, there's a toothy. I'm like trying to keep an eye on where the drone was. I think there was a drone firing. See, this is where you find like the M4 mag unlocks super late, but you can find a lot of them, so it's not really an issue. Oh, there's a Mac. Unfortunately, he's right next to Toothy. So I'll have to wait till they kind of separate, hopefully. I'm gonna try to get him. Fortunately, they're kind of just married to each other currently. There's kind of a solution, like if you kind of move away from where enemies are that... Looks like I shot it. I kind of want that gun. I'm gonna let them engage. There's no way that guy lives very long with all these guys coming in. See, with that suppressed weapon, I might have just like started shooting, because I know that they're not gonna, you know, all aggro on me because I shoot. It really feels like you become priority number one.
Fill those pockets quick.
Let's see if this guy had one too. Oh, he had a scar.
Pure. Good luck.
I really like this up area. This up area is really nice. There's not too many AIs that actually come up here, like on their normal patrol path. Ooh, I hear drone. I need that. Ah, I was really hoping they were gonna drop up here. Oh my god, they're gonna launch. Yeah, come here. And then if you don't even need the drone parts for a quest, the drone parts are actually worth decent money. So I mean, there's not really a reason not to go for them. Their spotting radius is really weird. Sometimes they won't aggro ever on you, and then other times they will. Oh, did the mech die? I think the mech died in one of these. Kind of dangerous because Toothy will like randomly decide you are priority 1. And also I don't have a suppressed gun, so this guy's gonna be an issue. Looks like he's moving this way again, dang it. The tanks aren't really a threat. Unless you attack them, then they become a threat. So you can sneak over here. Except they're kind of distracted. So you kind of just like use your spotting feature to try to see where the loot is. Oh, it's just you have to get close enough. That's worth a good amount of money. Where did that? Is this the mech wreck? I might be too late. I think she has like a timer on her, honestly. I'm not seeing it. Like you have to get to the mech wreck pretty quick or like she either despawns or something. Well, at least Toothy's kind of headed that way. I'll have to find another mech. I could just extract, obviously. But I actually don't have that much ammo left. Jeez, I burned that much ammo already. I think I'm gonna run this way. See, this is what happens like when like a Toothy or Big Mech spawns. Like, all of a sudden the battlefield kind of feels dead. Like they must use up like a lot of unit cap or something. Just gonna try to run back this way and see if I can get. Sometimes they despawn if you get far enough away as well. So then other units can hopefully spawn in. Really wanted to show off getting the mech lady. Unfortunately, the one mech was on top of the Toothy guy, which I don't know, can he die? I haven't really tried to kill him yet, because I just usually avoid him. So we could try to engage these guys. I think they all are carrying the Scar, which, I mean, it's kind of not a good gun anyways to loot. Though if you bring it, grab a bunch and then bring it back in, you can, oh. Let's just grenade launcher them. And doing that triggered that. The grenade launcher is apparently a stealth weapon, because that's hilarious. So I'll pick one of these up.
Trying to carefully extract the good stuff.
They also carry a lot of 50 cal, so that's kind of a way to farm 50 cal ammo. But now we're gonna have hunter killers and everything else coming at us. So I'm gonna run over here. Where typically there's not many units. I mean, there's a tank that's kind of stuck over here, but that's a hunter killer trying to snipe us across the map, I think. Yeah. So there's 3 of them inbound. I'm gonna try to wait till they get a little closer so they're easier to loot.
Check those corners.
There's that guy dead. Oh god. Okay, someone else is engaging them too. Okay. I think we're good to go loot. Quickly, hopefully. Let's drop a Scar for their MG, I guess. That's like the best loot that you can get off these guys. And the unfortunate part is they don't always have it. So it's like not really that good to farm. Especially when they just keep respawning. We're already getting lit up by another one. They sometimes have a big med kit as well, which is
This is a bad place.
nice.
Full of bad people.
I'm gonna get closer to the extract area.
Keep it together, man. Keep it together.
They're so accurate too. Like, how? Oh. Pop a med kit. Like, where is this guy? He's way over there, just sniping me across the map. That's crazy. God, the M16 sights are so off. Ooh. Try not to hit the big mech. I honestly think the grenade launcher that you can buy is way better than this one. I'm not even gonna go loot them. So let's just extract. I'll go in again. I'm gonna show off one of the guns that you can only pick up in a destroyed or disabled state. If they're destroyed, you have to bring it back into a mission in order to get it. It's the RPD. You can do that with any weapon, really. It's really good if you have like find grenade launchers because they're worth 80k fully repaired. Destroyed, they're only 27k. I usually like just send everything back. That way I can not have to sort through all that. So that's kind of what a loud gun. I'm not sure actually if the. Hold on, I gotta skill him up because he doesn't have grenade or LMG by default. Actually, I have to get the skill. We could also try the heavy rifle as well. Try to make our grenade launcher a little bit more accurate. It's kind of inaccurate. At least that one is kind of awkward to aim because it has like a sighting reticle, which isn't very helpful at all. So go to the grenade launcher. So there's the pistol grenade launcher, and then there's two like rifle size ones. You can see I have like a bunch. I've been repairing a lot of these. I'm gonna bring this one. I think this one's better. You can actually, I think, put a sight on it. I don't know if I want to do that. I think I tried it and it's like, it's pointless. So this one has a little customization. Like, there doesn't seem to be any advantage to bringing this one. This one even has a lower mag size as well. And it's heavier, if that makes a difference. I don't know. But let's take a look at, so this is the RPD. You can only like loot this weapon, you can't buy it, and I don't think it comes in the gacha box either. Okay, so you can suppress it. That's good. That's already a win. I haven't actually tried it. Looks like it's kind of meh in terms of like for an LMG. Not the biggest mag. Oh, I actually wanted that in slot 1. Oops. Like, I mean, it looks like it uses like a decent caliber, but like I feel like the saw is probably the best. Like, look at my preset. Like, you can kind of make it look like a chainsaw. But the big thing with this one is eventually you get a 300 round mag. This one. You can obviously put it back to like not looking silly like that. Doesn't really gain much damage when you upgrade it, unfortunately. You get like 1 extra damage. Though the handguard makes me interested because currently it does not function. It's just a visual, but like if you could have this gun with a grenade launcher, underbarrel grenade launcher, that's gonna be silly good. So let me re-equip my grenade launcher that I accidentally removed. And then we'll quickly load up here. I usually like to bring like 5 of each. Like these are for emergencies, and this is like for topping off from random chip damage that you'll take. And then, so let's bring in a scar, but first I just want to show off. Let's see, where are the weapons? Oops, that's not what I meant. So if you go down here and look at like the AA-12, it's worth 10k unrepaired. And the scar is only 1300. And then, so this is like a repaired car. Look at that, like 10 times the value when you repair it. It's still, I mean, it's a decent chunk. And then, what was the other one? The A12. The A12, 30k. And then the most valuable gun, this one probably. Both the grenade launchers are worth 80. That one's not actually worth that much. This is only like a quest one as far as I've seen. Same with this, 40k. That's not too bad. This quest is really easy to do too. I think it's just kill like a bunch of dudes. Yeah, the MG34 is actually not worth that much. This gun, I do kind of want to try that as well. Maybe we'll do a third part to this video. Show off that. But yeah, the Scar's value goes up quite a bit, and they're really easy to find. Like, almost all the European faction. European? What is their stupid... Europeans? They almost all of them carry the Scars. Like, they have sniper units that carry the Scar, and then they have like normal foot soldiers that have like a less interesting version. So let's like head on in. I think I still need to grab some ammo. Don't want to forget to bring ammo. Would you like to bring like around 30 GL? That seems good. It takes up a lot of space and weight, so bringing more is kind of depends on how long you really want to stay in and how much bag space. Like this backpack's not too big, but I like it because it's very versatile. You get large slots and weapon slots. And oh, I need 7.62. Not paying attention. I usually just go 5.56. You'll see I have a bunch of ammo. I would just buy ammo every time it refreshes. That seems like the biggest limiting factor of some of the guns. Like, you can't get this easily in terms of the vendors. Like, obviously you can find it. Where is 7.62? This one. Like this ammo and then the R looks so similar. You don't want to make that mistake. Like 500 rounds. God, this takes up a lot of space. Look, like we still have like one thing to loot there. And then I was gonna bring in a Scar and then the AA-12. I usually like to leave one spot open just in case you find like a grenade launcher or some other interesting weapon like an AA-12 or something. So we got our ammo, we got our RPK, suppressed. I believe I suppressed it. Fortunately, sometimes these images don't update of what you changed on your gun. So just double check. Yep, okay, it's suppressed. And then, oh, I think I completed a quest as well. Oh, I completed 2 quests. Okay, I'll turn these in quick. So that gives me the sawed off. That's the one where I had to kill 3 drones. That one's super easy if you can find the drones. And then this is just a basic extract. Because these guys don't have a vendor, so it's kind of hard to keep their rep up. So I kind of try to, and then immediately get the easy quest again. So you can kind of just farm easy quests. There's some quests that take a little bit more work. Like the uplink one is kind of annoying because it's a lootable item and you have to get 3 of them. This one doesn't seem worth it to me. Like you have to kill an exo to get nothing basically. You can buy jump equipment and they're not expensive. Actually, I might show that off. This one's pretty easy, but again, is it worth it? The assaults, I think, have cool guns, though, so maybe it's worth it. This one's okay. Maybe I'll do that one later in another video, but I'll pick it up now. Basically, you have to go on Elephant Mausoleum, which I think is like one of the bigger maps. It feels massive when I Then again, it's like the map I kind of avoided at the beginning because it had some crashing issues. I don't appear to have any issues with it though. I've been able to go to all 3 of the spawn points and not crash, knock on wood. But let's head on into the Enclave once more. I think the cemetery is the best extract because, like, the extract is kind of hot, but it's kind of like in a nice area. Whereas, like, if you take the bunker, it's like out in the middle of nowhere. I I
Wake
probably
up,
should have chosen to
rinse
show it
and
off,
repeat.
but
Stay
so I remember to
alive.
switch your med kits. Like you start out with like the least healing one for some reason. Let's take a look. So these are the I mean maybe it is better to put a red dot so you can have a little bit more sight picture. I guess it's been a while. Usually I think I just third person aim it or just not even aim at all. You can just hip fire kind of, but not really. You're still shouldering the weapon it looks like. The hands are kind of gymongous on this guy. But you kind of see how much a difference the suppressor makes. It'll like not aggro everybody on the map. I usually like to wait till these guys are kind of done. It's an explosive. There we go. Tank battle happening.
Taking fire.
And we didn't aggro everybody on the map. That's nice. Got a mech. I still need to loot that lady. This also can find these big scar mags as well. There's like a 20 round variant and then a 50. While the scar is kinda nice, the ammo is just so heavy. It's like double of what, or double the size. The weight actually doesn't change, it's the size that does, so it just takes up a lot of bag space. I don't know why that guy almost spotted me. I'm mostly crouching. There's some tanks dead over here. Try to get away from these stupid drones. Like, if they catch you out in the open, the drones will, like, shred you. There's been times when I'm playing around with, like, not so good guns. What? Oh, it's the drone. He's, like... Where did he go? I want to loot this wreckage, but this tank is making me nervous. You can kill tanks. Let's see. I'm not gonna do it when he's aimed right at me, and there's another one right there too. Okay, let's try.
This is a bad place.
Oh, okay. Apparently I blew myself up.
Full of bad people.
Oh. Oh, I didn't want to do that. It's good they're not aggroed. Apparently I can't shoot over the wall right there. It takes a couple of hits to down the tanks, I think. I'm trying to get a good angle where I'm not going to aggro every single tank. Wow, this tank is being annoying. Just doing some donuts. Apparently the tank dies in like 2 hits. He must have been damaged. Oh. Well, that's convenient. Oh, never mind. This is... Sometimes they drop that, but it has all this chunk in it. Actually, I'll take the small med kit. Use that to top myself off. Then if you walk up to it, it's usually in the back here.
Contact.
Also, the fire hurts. Oh wow, we're getting unlucky. What is this? It just has a bunch of components for guns. Why? Where to the other loot. Here's some more loot boxes. So yeah, sometimes the vehicle loot boxes are just junk, but sometimes they have like high valued stuff in them. Let's see this. Ah, the wreckage is gone now. Fortunate that the loot despawns that quick sometimes. Alright, here's some more. Trying to get run over by a tank. Oh, here we go. So this one dropped its expensive component at least. Don't see any exosuits, unfortunately. So yeah, I like to kind of go this side of the map and then... Oh, what gun is this? Golly. Yeah, that happens a lot. You're like, there's no enemies near me, I'm gonna loot. And all of a sudden there's a bunch of enemies on top of you. You're like, okay.
Perfection.
I think that's an RPD. I guess we'll drop the Scar. Yep. So there's one of the lootable guns. Fortunately, I had my grenade launcher out, so I couldn't shoot right away. I was like, I didn't want to blow myself up. That happens a lot, though. Either I didn't see them, they were like right here, but it felt like they spawned on me. Because usually they make a lot of noise, at least. So yeah, I like to sneak up here, and then screw the crawler guy. Those guys are really annoying. They have such erratic movement. Like, if you're using like kind of a bad gun with a low ammo cap, you can like easily run out of ammo, and then they just jump on you. Let's try to get up here before anybody sees us. So that's kind of like my favorite path through. You climb up there and then wait till there's no conflict. There can be some big battles in this little corridor. And then you get up here and just kind of observe. Ah, we got a toothy again? That guy's annoying because he makes everybody like stop spawning, it feels like. No exos again? That's a tank. I'm gonna go check this side of the battlefield. I was really hoping to get an exo kill, but I can't seem to get anything to spawn that I'm trying to kill here, other than toothies. Here's a bunch of Europan. That's what it is. Europan. Just a down drone. Oh, there's an exo. Okay. That's why I was hoping there was going to be an exo spawn. Just going to run towards him. Now, if you don't have like a mech killing gun yet, which I haven't really tried to shoot a mech to death yet. I think you can. This RPD is, ugh. I'm not a fan. I'll get up here, I think. I like these elevated positions. Oh, we got a stealth kill on him. Maskman has one of the better animations for that, in my opinion. It's pretty short and brutal. Toothy despawn? It might have despawned. Oh, it missed. Oh, there he goes. I think I didn't get the kill that. Something else got him. Gotta be careful of the chopper as well. See, I like being up here because they have to go all the way around. They'll try to jump up here as well, but they can't currently. Let's see, make sure we have space. Try to get there before it despawns. There's a lot of guys out here. I should top my health up. I've tried to kill the chopper. I think you can. Unfortunately, I tried to do with the grenade pistol, which was not a good choice. Because that thing does not
Eyes on
like you.
us.
Oh,
Spread
here
out.
she is, I think. So that's the pilot. And then you also want the turret debris. So that's how you get a mech. You can also wait till it dies. I think I didn't get the killing blow, actually. Um, oh, there's Toothy still over here. I'm just gonna make a run for it.
Slither is all we need to break through.
YOLO. But yeah, you can also wait till like certain enemies can kill that mech. I think they can eventually shoot her to
Damn,
death as
close
well.
call.
And then you can just run in and loot her and get 100k credits like
Aren't they a
that.
close call?
Didn't really like the RPD. It's kind of a worse RPK to be honest. It's definitely worth some of the saw. The saw with the 200 or 300 round mag is just so good. So we repaired those weapons. We should have a bunch more of them. I already had a couple RPDs, but yeah, this guy's, I don't know. I like his stealth kill animation if you can get it. It's kind of not really easy thing to sneak up on a moving enemy because they're just way faster than your normal walk typically, and if you try to sprint up to them, they will notice you most of the time. Let's bring in that heavy sniper quick and see if we can get a kill with that. So instead of the grenade launcher, I'm also not going to bring in this RPD. I didn't like it at all. It does, I think, have an unlock. Yeah, you can get a barrel. And then apparently this is a barrel. That's probably a mistype. That's obviously a stock. I wonder if it shows up in the stock. It even shows up in the stock category. I just recently got maxed out the PP19, which is the decent-ish 9mm suppressible SMG. So just buying the parts that I haven't bought a lot of. Quickly there, and then let's see. Still a lot of work to do on this guy. Still only got like the final mag for the Scar, but I've already found a bunch, so it's like, why? And then the M79 seems to gain experience weirdly. Like either you get none or you get very low. Still not got the big Scar mag or M4 mag, but I have a bunch of them already because you find them pretty frequently. And then the M16, which we kind of showed off. It's not very good. It's not suppressible. I don't believe. Yeah, it doesn't have a other barrel other than A, so you can't suppress it. My rep's a little low because I've been killing them, I guess. It's a pretty easy fix. I feel like they really need to change this, honestly. The amount of rep you get from selling stuff to them is, I think, too much. I think they should either make it certain items like these intel items, because currently it's just based off the value of what you sell to them, and it gives you rep. But yeah, the exo equipment's actually worth pretty good money. Let's see, the T90, decent. Probably not worth it to kill the tanks. You can see I have a silly amount of lockboxes. I have almost $1 million worth. Oh right, I wanted to show off the jump equipment as well. So how these work, they go in large slots, obviously. So the rig light, which is apparently a flashlight, I haven't really tried it. There's a tac camera, which shows you like locations. It's probably good to use early. Once you get the vendor you can buy more of them from. You can get just a decent supply even if you die. But yeah, the jump is pretty cheap. The IEDs are super cheap, but you can only bring in a couple unless you bring in that big rig. Like this one, you could bring in what, eight of them. It's kind of funny. But let's try out this jump thing. The turret is kind of meh. It doesn't have very much health and it pretty much just dies immediately. I'll bring it in. It can pull aggro from you, which is kind of nice. Here's the pilot. Let me check our experience. Try not to go over cap. Because if you're at max experience for your prestige level, like you just don't get anything. But yeah, she's worth a lot of money, and it's not honestly that hard to get her, as long as you're like paying attention. You can either kill the EXO yourself, or you can just wait till it dies and then just sneak in and grab her real quick. That's how I kind of did it a lot in the early when I didn't have grenade launchers. Then we did that one again, which is really easy. I might go to Elephant, show that off. But I think that'll be it for this video. We'll just try that next time.